How's it going, guys? My name's Andy from Urban Herbs, and in this video we're going to be talking about our top 5 favourite herbs of 2020. Now, this is a purely subjective list, herbs that I have loved growing and loved sharing with you. To those of you who have followed our channel for some time, some of the varieties on this list will come as no surprise. Honestly, choosing these 5 herbs were one of the hardest things that I have had to do so far this year. But you will see that for me, all of these herbs are deserved members of what we're calling the 2020 Herb Hall of Fame. Without any further ado, in 5th place, we have the wonderful blackcurrant sage. Now, there are so many reasons why this plant is in my top 5 herbs for 2020. It smells amazing, it looks great, and then it flowers. Just look at how beautiful these flowers are in our Instagram feed. You'll see what I mean. We actually used the flowers from blackcurrant sage in the lapel flowers at our wedding a few years back. And even now, the smell of blackcurrant sage reminds me of that day. I love this herb because it sums up what I find so exciting about our herbs. It's fun. It makes growing accessible and interesting, and it tastes great in a herbal tea too. This is where our list starts to get really difficult, by the way. In 4th place is the fabulous Vietnamese coriander. This is one of many that I rotate as being in my favourite herbs of the year. I just love how the leaves look and how it lends a little tropical glamour to your garden. I think it's just amazing how easily this plant grows. It is the herb that when it becomes available tells me that spring is coming. It fills me with anticipation. Beautiful rice dishes and curries on late spring evenings. I'm a coriander addict, so having a variety that you can grow as a coriander substitute like this is just fantastic. It's so much easier to grow than normal coriander. I started off growing this purely as a marriage of convenience. It's easier to grow than coriander, simple as, but now I actually prefer it to normal coriander. I love the spicy kick and the hint of lemon that this variety brings to the table. I absolutely love it, and it's so deserved that we put this into 4th place. We're into the top 3 herbs of 2020 now, guys, and this is where the top 5 started to get really difficult, and we have had to reshoot this clip so many times because I kept changing my mind. Is it too late to change my mind now? Now, I always say that at Urban Herbs we are fundamentally foodies that grow, rather than growers who have attempted to find a niche in edible plants. This is my passion, and I hope that comes across in these videos and our daily updates. I love food so much. I love unusual flavour, and being able to grow that unusual flavour is so cool. Now, all the herbs that are in our top 3 are all fantastic flavours. In 3rd place is the fabulous barbecue rosemary. We are self-confessed rosemary addicts at Urban Herbs. How could the delicious flavour of rosemary possibly get any better, right? Well, in this variety, it does. In barbecue rosemary, the delicious sweet flavour of rosemary is combined with more than a hint of wood smoke in an effect that is just devastatingly good. This makes it perfect for adding to so many dishes. This year we've added it to chicken and lamb, and I've absolutely loved it. When I look back on the food that I've enjoyed during summer 2020, barbecue rosemary is a variety that will really stand out. As we approach 2nd place in the 2020 Herb Hall of Fame, I can feel the tension rising, right? In 2nd place is Society garlic. In terms of my favourite flavours this year, the only flavour that could possibly beat wood smoked rosemary is probably garlic. If we are addicted to rosemary at Urban Herbs, we are certainly addicted to garlic. Mrs. Urban Herbs puts garlic into almost every dish that she produces, and I'm not complaining in the slightest. I love how easy it is to grow society garlic. I love that when we have potted up some of these plants in the potting shed, it's filled with the smell of this fantastic plant. Just breaking a stem, it gives you the strong flavour of garlic. This just had to be in my top 5, and it came so close to being my favourite herb of 2020. This is it, the moment of truth. I am very, very proud to reveal that my official favourite herb of summer 2020 is the beautiful hot and spicy oregano. My choice of number one will not come as a surprise to many of you that follow our social channels. I just love spicy things, often a bit too much. I love pasta and pizza, also often too much. And this variety is perfect for adding to so many dishes to give that spicy kick. I love adding hot and spicy oregano to homemade pizza and pasta dishes. But it's great when added to a fajita mix too. This year, like the previous few years, this variety has been my favourite in the kitchen. But specifically in early spring this year, when we were working 20-hour days and absolutely loading up on pasta each evening before waking up a few hours later, this variety made mealtime special for us. That's what the best herbs do, isn't it? They make things better. It is the worthy winner of the Top Herb of 2020 award. Now, what I've just shown you is my top 5 herbs. We really want to know what made it into your top 5. Please feel free to share your favourite varieties of 2020 in the comments section below this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed me sharing my top 5 herbs of 2020 with you as much as I've enjoyed sharing them. That was a really tough choice. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you later.